Namaste, my friends. Welcome back to the Ancient Wisdom channel. Today we're going to be doing another new moon video where we're going to talk about tips for dealing with the energies for the current transits that apply to the next 4 weeks. The new moon is occurring at 2:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States and 6:33 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. It's happening at 0 degrees 46 minutes of Cancer in the nakshatra called Punarvasu, which has to do with the return of the light. The points I'm talking about are sidereal and not Western tropical. So you might want to look at that if you don't know your sidereal points, which are the actual observable points in the sky. You can reach out to me. I can certainly help you with your chart. And there are other programs online where you can plug in your information and get your rising sign, etc., all your planets. The important thing is that the transits at the snapshot moment of the new moon are the most powerful when they touch the degrees in your chart, the degrees of your planets, your grahas, and your ascendant degree. So if your ascendant degree is at 5 degrees, for example, at 5 degrees in every house, if the planets are touching that degree, then it will be most powerful for you. Cancer it relates to the energies of mothers, mothering, the moon, home, the mind, emotion, and water. So try to take that into consideration when I talk about where this is occurring in your chart. And that's it for now. Oh, I wanted to also mention that in this current transit, since the last video I made, since this is a new moon, the sun and the moon are together in a tight conjunction in the same degree. And it's occurred at 0 degrees 46 minutes of Cancer. So that means that the sun has also changed signs. So that's very significant. The new moon is a time that represents new beginnings. So it's a good time to set your intentions for the next 4 weeks, especially. Also, Mars and Venus moved from Cancer to Leo. And Jupiter, well, let's talk about Jupiter for a minute. Jupiter is sandwiched right now between Rahu and Uranus in the sign of Aries. Jupiter is in Bharani Nakshatra. Rahu is in Ashwini Nakshatra. And Uranus is in Kritika Nakshatra. So with that, let's move on to the sign of Aries. I want to encourage everybody to listen to each sign because there's a little golden nugget in each sign, and each sign applies to all of our charts, even if it's not our ascendant or our moon. You might get something out of it. These readings are made very concise, so in a few words, you can get the message that came through me as I was channeling, looking at the charts. And I put a lot of effort into this, so take advantage. You're getting this for free. So here we go. Let's share the screen. And here we have the sign of Aries in the ascendant. You can also apply all of these to your moon sign. So for Aries, the sun, the moon is in your fourth house of home, comfort, and cars with Mercury there. So I recommend this is a good time to take good care of your car, of your transportation, to get your car washed. Your third, fourth, fifth, and sixth lords are in this house. So get your family together for an evening of spiritual discourse. Maybe discuss a book together that has to do with spirituality or religion. I believe that this will be very beneficial for Jupiter, which is in your first house of health and body. For Taurus ascendant, the sun, the moon, and Mercury is in your third house. These are your second, third, fourth, and fifth lords gathering in the house of siblings and neighbors, with Venus, your ascendant lord, and sixth lord in your fourth house. Also, Mars is there with Venus, and that house is ruled by Leo. So I recommend focusing on family and home matters, especially if you have a brother who needs special care or attention. Get together with your family and brainstorm with love and compassion. Turn the difficulties into opportunities for cooperation and helping each other. For Gemini ascendants, I believe family matters are the focus. Your first, second, third, and fourth lords are in your second house of values, money, and the mouth. And this made me think, we have a saying that goes, put your money where your mouth is. And what that means is speak honestly and be willing to back it up with action. Learn to share and consider others. Treat them as yourself. Follow the golden rule. Work cooperatively and creatively with siblings. For Cancer ascendants, the sun, moon, and Mercury are together in your ascendant, your first house. So you'll be inclined to focus on yourself these days. And with a positive, open mind, you'll be surprised at how many people are really on your side. As a positive message, I suggest that you encourage men and women to work together, as they will have more success than taking a contentious stance toward each other. This mainly relates to father, friends, and elder siblings. For you, Leo ascendants, the sun, the moon, and Mercury are in your 12th house at this time. If life calls you to donate or to go on a retreat, please don't hesitate to do that. Do it voluntarily rather than holding off and tempting the energies to force you into some kind of loss and isolation, because the 12th house has to do with loss and isolation. So do it with pleasure, with care and generosity. A health retreat would be ideal, as Venus and Mars is in your ascendant, which is all about your body and your health, your well-being, yourself. So Virgo ascendants, the sun, the moon, and Mercury, which is your ascendant and 10th lord, are in your 11th house. So if you have a window of opportunity to make an old wish come true, here is your green light. You might have some worries about it regarding how much you're spending these days. But I believe that these are for the best, especially if you're doing it conscientiously and if you're investing in positive long-term goals. So really weigh in on this. These are things that might pay off later. For Libra ascendants, the Sun, Moon, and Mercury are in your 10th house of work, dharma, father, and reputation. This is not a long transit, so take advantage of this chance to shine. You might feel like taking a break from work, but try to hang in there and ride it out, as it will most likely pay off, especially if you're being called to work a little extra. If not at your job, it's a good time to distribute food. The effort that you put in now will be temporary, but it will have a lasting effect. For Scorpio ascendants, the Sun, Moon, and Mercury is in your 9th house, with Venus and Mars in your 10th house. So keep your head on straight when challenges and contentions happen at work or with your father. Focus on your spiritual source for support. Look to the teachers, the priests, the rabbis, and the wise gurus for comfort and guidance at this time. For Sagittarius ascendants, the Sun, Moon, and Mercury are transiting into your 8th house. So this is a good time to channel energies into your interests in mystery, metaphysics, and ancient hidden wisdom. Be patient with regards to your confusion about religious dogma or spiritual dogma. This is temporary, and sincere seeking will clarify everything. Doing these things might help you with dealing with the energy of unexpected events regarding other people's money. For Capricorn ascendants, the Sun, Moon, and Mercury are in your 7th house transiting. So your focus is likely to be on your partners or spouse. You might even feel that they require more attention or even demanding it. But that's okay, because these are temporary, short-term astrological energies, and it's better to go with the flow and not fight it, especially if in-laws are involved. So pay attention, answer the call, and show up as your higher self. For Aquarius ascendants, you might be feeling very challenged these days with Saturn retrograding in your 1st house. And now we have the Sun, Moon, and Mercury transiting your 6th house. So try to let criticism roll off your back. Your health is more important. You should focus on health in general. Also, try to uplift others instead of being dragged into competition right now. Find a way to turn the power struggle between you and your partner into a cooperative victory together as a team. Pisces ascendants, the Sun, Moon, and Mercury are transiting in your 5th house, trining your ascendant. If you're married, this is a great time to refresh the romance with your spouse. Get creative. Playing games together or with kids might trigger these positive feelings. It's similar for unmarried Pisceans. This is a window for romance, dancing in the rain and playing in the water. Deliberately make beauty and peace wherever it is needed, wherever you can. So that's it, my friends. All 12 signs for this new moon, with the energies playing out the next 4 weeks or so. You might want to review this again, because second time around, you'll catch things that you didn't catch the first time around. And you please consider sharing this with friends, family, whoever might benefit from it. Like, subscribe, and share to support the channel and to help me continue to make these videos. I'll be making videos on other topics as well. I'm sure that they will be even more exciting. And please leave your comments below if you have questions or requests, want a reading, anything like that. I'm happy to help. So thanks again for visiting the Ancient Wisdom channel. Lots of love, many blessings, and namaste.